Hi, welcome to my presentation on Allport and Erickson. My name is Enadina, or Josie Patrick, and here we go. The first theorist I chose was Gordon Allport. An article called Gordon Allport, Character and the Culture of Personality, 1897 to 1937, written by Ian Nicholson from the University of Prince Edward Island in 1998 and published in the Journal of History and Psychology. Nicholson aimed his focus on Allport's early work with personality from 1897 to 1937, including referencing his influence from his mother and life during his upbringing, turning away from his family faith of Methodist evangelicalism, though he would not remain out of the church. Later in his life, he mentions he was part of the Episcopalian Church. Allport pursued social work before switching to psychology out of a desire to find scientific methods for his personality explanation rather than a question of morality and solutions based upon morality. His aim was to assist the social workers in their ability to approach people and develop understanding for treatment or help. This article is much more about the history of Allport as a person and his reasoning behind the work he did rather than the actual theories he developed. Nicholson talks of how he interprets Allport's work as he conceived personality as a work of restoration, bringing dignity back to human nature. His idea of a mature person was embedded in character and dignity. I think his main point was to dissect how Allport's life influenced his work and how it was developed based on his experiences rather than its theories itself. More focus on why Allport created his ideas and not what exactly his ideas were. How the influence of character, religion, and the condition of his era shaped Allport's personality theories. The second article I chose was for Erickson, called A Proposed Model of Psychodynamic Psychotherapy Linked to Erickson's 8 Stages of Psychosocial Development. It was written in 2017 by Zelda Knight of the Psychology Department at the University of Johannesburg in South Africa. Knight makes her purpose very clear, linking her work as a psychologist and how she proposes Erickson's stage are applicable to finding the root of issues in the problems of her patients as she has seen and how she can apply them to psychotherapy in general. Knight also gives detailed explanation displaying a deep understanding of Erickson's theory at a level of research into his 8 stages that brings a great sense of understanding to her research as well as application to her clinical practice, and how she has applied his maladaptive tendencies from each stage to work with her patients. Knight expresses the success of Erickson's theory in developing ways to help her patients, but makes an important note that the stages that express malfunction are not in order, saying, Erickson's theory helps to clarify what these challenges and concerns may be. However, the therapy process is not always age-based, stages, or sequential. This further solidifies that his stages are based on age through theory, but expression has no age limit. I think the main point of Knight's work is to show how applicable Erickson's theories and stages are to modern practice within the field of psychology. It is a benefit for the counselors and patients alike. Knight also points out the importance that the counselors themselves have a very comprehensive understanding of their own maladaptive stages to be able to work on them and help others. Different ideas, same goals. Allport and Erickson shared the same goal of trying to explain personality and how it was developed. The neat thing about psychology is the amount of theories and ideas that can be tested to prove or disprove the validity of a theory. Though Allport's ideas are criticized for being harder to test empirically, the idea of uniqueness is something new that I think is a great point. We can't all be lumped into certain categories, but I believe that all personalities are not identical. The article did not dive into the actual theories. I was disappointed Nicholson did not dive deeper, but I think he did a great job on his research of Allport's intentions and why he did what he did. Erickson give a blanketed approach to personality, which I think supports uniqueness, but is less of a focus as the root of the crisis and negative outcomes if not successfully completed. Erickson's theories can be practiced and tested better empirically than Allport's can. I enjoyed the depth of understanding that Knight shared for Erickson's theories. So what? My conclusion of the comparison of each article is that both theorists contributed very important work to the field of personality development and psychology. I personally thought the Erickson article proved more of an in-depth understanding of his theories, and I'm very impressed with the application method Knight explained. I think a different article on Allport could be more beneficial to understanding his theories and how they better compare to Erickson. Schultz and Schultz did an excellent job of that in our Chapter 7 of our textbook. Thank you so much for watching. Here are my references. Have a great day.